Bros, legendary, mate. Right?
FightHype.com here with George, his father, Jim Kambosos. Bit of stuff went down yesterday, mate. What's going on?
Oh, the presser, the unofficial presser?
Yeah.
Oh, mate. That's what happens at press conferences, mate, you know. George Kambosos, you know, always looking sharp, looking smart, you know, basically telling Devin, you know, that he's a rat, mate. He's calling me an informant, you know, stuff like that. It's all coming out now, and there's more. There's more to come out, but it was a great press conference, man. I mean, unofficial press conference was great. So, you know.
arrived in Melbourne on Saturday, Sunday. The crowds have been overwhelming for George. Different kind of feel to when you're in New York and other areas.
Yeah.
What's it feel like for you, manager and father, being down here 6 days out from the fight, but doing it in Australia?
Oh, it feels great, man. I mean, look, like I said, we've always envisioned this, and we've always wanted to bring something special to Australia. So, for us, to be able to be here now in fight week and, you know, obviously media commitments and everything else, it's exciting, man. I mean, the buzz is here. You can see the papers front page today, George Kambosos, the Sun Herald here in Melbourne, all the mainstream platforms, yourselves now down here. So the thing is, no, it's fantastic leading into fight week, and George's looking fresh.
Yep.
He's looking real fresh. He's looking
kicking the footy, shooting the basketball. Even showed the ladies how the netball's done. 5 in a row he hit on the basketball court the other night.
I was freaking out.
The champ's only 5'7". He wants to play basketball, does he?
It's unbelievable. You know, he shot the first one and basically shot the second, third, fourth, and I think 5. And I thought, wow, this guy's on a roll, mate. You know, that's pretty cool. Like, I mean, you know, you can see that George is he's a competitor. You wanted to sink him. Obviously, he missed a couple here and there, but the thing is, he got 5 in a row. It's crazy, yeah. So, I don't know, man, I'm just excited. We're looking forward to on Sunday, man, honestly. Really looking forward to it.
Your take on yesterday, George actually said it during the press conference, he wants Bill Haney here. There's no chance, is there, that Bill Haney is coming?
Look, mate, I mean, it's the government's call, and basically they're the ones border force control and visas and everything else. I mean, look, at the end of the day, everybody wants to have their best team forward and have more present, including Bill Haney. But, you know, we don't make the calls. I mean, you know, we could ring someone and probably not even speaking to the right person in the department. So we don't make the call. We can only basically try to help the process if it's possible. But at this point in time, it's Tuesday today, fight's on Sunday, and the Border Force Control and the Commonwealth of Australia have made a decision because, you know, we run on strict guidelines, you know, and it's unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure the tables would have been exactly the same. It wouldn't be reversed on my end if I had a criminal history. I'd be going through the same process if I was trying to get into the US. But I don't have that situation.
Has there been a mistake here from someone on his team that wasn't across international travelling with fighters? You are probably one of the most experienced managers in the world. You've done it with your son, I think, around about 11 times. Where's the breakdown been here early in the piece? How come Devin 2 weeks ago just found out about it? Wouldn't this be something that you know about 2 months ago?
In response to his dad and the history?
Yes.
Well, they should have known. They should have known more about the Australian laws, and obviously, if they saw Djokovic and what he went through in response to being the world's best tennis player, and he couldn't be allowed in the country. I mean, before they signed the contract, they should have seen what the entry laws and what the requirements are for visa applications. So, I mean, that's what I would have done. If I knew that I've got a bit of a history, no matter how far back it goes, I would have done my research before I signed a contract. Unfortunately, they went out, they signed a contract. Thank you very much. I mean, that's very honourable for Devin Haney to sign a contract to fight George Kambosos. But the thing is, as they went through the processes of applications, they couldn't get it done, and Devin was running out of time. He had 4 date changes before he finally got on a plane, and unfortunately his dad couldn't get on the plane, and neither could some other people in his team. But once again, that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. I mean, it's just unfortunate, you know. But look, is this a major play for Devin? Possibly. Is Devin here to win the belts? That's what he's here for. He obviously his belt's on the line too, but that's not something that we're going to get too involved in. We're not basically going to use our energy to worry about Bill Haney or Devin Haney on that. That's their end. That's their problem. He's here. Press conference yesterday. Weigh-in, press conference, open workouts are all in front of us the next few days. That's all we care about. We don't care about anything else, you know.
Last but not least, you know so much about that lightweight division, you know. I mean, your son is the head of it. Your reaction to Gervonta Davis' devastating knockout in round 6 over Romero on the weekend.
I knew that was always going to happen. Gervonta'S got a lot of power, mate, and even though he kind of, Romero put it to him early in the rounds, Gervonta, he's a smart fighter, mate, and the thing is, you know what, he generates good power, and, you know, the thing is, I knew that it wasn't going to go past 4, and I think it went, what, 6?
6.
I said 4, and Romero got caught with a beautiful shot, mate. You know, he made a mistake, came in wild with that right hand, and he just got caught nicely, mate, and boom, good night, Irene, you know, but he is a great fight moving forward. But once again, June 5th, Devin Haney, that's where we're at. But wow, yeah, and he could pull a crowd too. Well, I mean, Barclay was chockers.
Chockers. It was a massive
It was a massive crowd, yeah.
You guys have fought there, you know, numerous times. George even just said about that. He picked Gervonta to win. It's not like he's dissing Gervonta. Yeah. He just feels that, you know, the division is so hot. There could be a potential fight down the track there, mate, with Gervonta.
Mate, there's potential everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't know what's next in the lightweight division, but the thing is, it's great because everyone's fighting each other now. You know, the lightweight division is probably the busiest divisions at the moment, and credit to everyone that is wanting to make the fights happen. I mean, George fought Lopez, and obviously as an underdog and beat him. Now we're fighting Devin Haney. Got to get past Devin, so important. Not overlooking Devin, not one bit. What's next? Well, we're going to have to sit down and look at it all. I mean, is it Lomachenko? Is it Gervonta? Is it Garcia? Does Stevenson move up? And that, mate, exciting times for boxing and the world councils and also boxing fans. Exciting times.
Jim Kambosos, we're going to let you go. Thanks for catching up with FightHype.com.
Thanks, man. Always a pleasure, Nick, talking to you, and great to see you down here in Melbourne in Fight Week, mate.